Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I'm chilling at about top 600 in the world with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck in the game, and I will be pushing up to about 2,300 rating points in Ultimate Champion. I think that's going to be a pretty good goal to go for today, so just about 4 or 5 wins or so. Found our first match against P.E.K.K.A, and let's see what he's going to be running. Goes for the Goblins, I'll just Ice Spirit. So, back on the ladder grind. I think just because I've had a bit more time recently, it's been the winter break holidays for me. I am going to be trying to play a bit more ladder. Usually I only play in the last week of the season, but now I'm just trying to hold, pretty much consistent top 500, I think every single time, which I think I am capable of doing. I think I will probably go for a top 500 finish at the very least, maybe higher. We'll see how it goes though. But we see Goblin Giant right now, which is a really bad sign actually. Not looking like a great matchup. And he has the bowler as well, archers with the Evo. So I think it's going to be Goblin Giant Lightning. This is a pretty common deck actually. Goblin Giant Lightning with LP. This was like pretty much everywhere back in the 20 win challenge meta. So it's not too surprising to see someone still using it today. But obviously it's kind of an annoying matchup for Xbow because they have multiple tanks in the forms of Goblin Giant and Bowler, as well as having Little Prince and Lightning, so it should be pretty tricky actually. He goes for the bowler at the back. I want to go in, but I can't because I'm pretty sure he went for a Goblin Giant when I went Xbow opposite. So I'll just reset with a Tesla in the middle, I think, and just chill. Let's see if he decides to support this bowler. He does, in fact, just go in. I'll just Knight and get back to my Evo Archers, which I do have, so they're going to pop off pretty hard right now, because I don't think he can kill them. He does not, unless he has a Fireball, which would be better than Lightning, I think. Anyway, so I wouldn't be too upset about that. I'll log as well, keep the Evo Archers alive, and I can actually go in with them now. I will go in. He goes Garden. Okay, I'm going to go for my Knight. One dies, unfortunately, but one is still alive. So I think I can go in with this. He should not be back to Bowler. I think he has Goblin, so I'll go for my Xbow on the left. He has to go, okay, Archers, probably going to Goblins. Yup, he's at like 0 Elixir right now, guys, because he just went for a really aggressive push with the Bowler, Goblin Giant, and then he went LP as well. So I think that's a really good punish. Going to Ice Spirit to maximize this punch as well. Capitalize on the fact that he's low on Elixir and I have a lock. And I think that might be game. I think I got him, guys. So really, really great stuff. I'm going to Fireball to kill the LP before he can even have a chance to go ability right there. Then just Skelly surround the bowler. Kind of mess that up. He is going to get a boulder on the tower as well. Bit unfortunate, but I think I am big chilling. I don't think the game is over. Like, I don't think I'm just going to win with another lock, but I think if I just survive till overtime now and just defend well the rest of the game, I can probably win. Because this kind of matchup, if you guys think about it on paper, this is the kind of matchup that you're never going to break through against. He has Goblin Giant, he has Lightning, he has Bowler, he has LP, Evo Archers. Like, you're just not going to break through against this deck. So I think it's really clutch that I was actually able to break through anyways. And I'm just going to try and maintain my damage lead. I'll Fireball to kind of increase my lead a little bit, just catapult me a bit further ahead, because he is pretty much just going to be going for lightnings with every push, I suspect. He's been playing pretty aggressive already, and there's no reason he's going to play even more aggressive now that he literally has to take my tower early. Gets a pretty good lightning, I think, but this is the beauty of pre-Teslas, guys, because I'm already back to a new one. And another big thing about this matchup is he does not have arrows. He has, like, Lightning and I guess Barb Barrel or Rage, or I don't know what his small spell is if he even has one, but just know that he does not really have anything for my archers. So if I stack my archers, if he does not lightning them off, he can't really kill them, and so you will see I'm just utilizing that to the maximum advantage as I can, where I am just stacking archers every single time. Right now, again, exact example of that, where he actually does lightning the archers because he hates them so much, but that is just a -3 trade that I'm totally happy to take. Again, a defensive Xbow. I am glad that Bowler did not hit the Xbow. I was going to say if it does, that's going to be really bad. But it doesn't. I can just Fireball Tower now, I believe, because he is like, yeah, down Elixir. He goes Bowler when I'm already at 10. I already have a defensive Xbow on the board. So that's just going to be 3 Fireballs. I don't think this is going to be 2 logs and a Fireball, even with the level 15 values. So I'll just have to cycle to another Fireball. So I'll go for Fireball number 1 right now. I can log low. Don't really need to... Well, I can log tower, but it's not going to make a difference. Basically, I just need to Fireball again. And that's going to be a beautiful win, guys. Just punished him really well in single. Good Elixir counting on my end. Good pressure and good punish. He even gives the well-played good game. So, good sport on his end. Again, I think that is quite a tough matchup. But, of course, you are able to outplay even bad matchups with this deck. So, that's going to put me back in the top 500. 2223 rating points. Good start to the video. Let's keep it going. Just lost to another Goblin Giant deck as well. Alright guys, found a game against Dracula. I almost could not read that on the initial match screen because that text was so dark, oh my god. But it is dark blue. Goes for Barbs first play. I do wish I had Xbow. I would always go Xbow. When they go Barbs the back split, they're going to be down 5 Elixir technically, so I always go Xbow on the side of the 2 Barbs usually. Unfortunately not in hand right now, but I'll just log the side of the 3. He goes for a Night Witch, so Barb's Night Witch. This looks like maybe Golem or Elixir Golem. I was going to say maybe Lava Hound, but Lava Hound does not ever run Night Witch, so it's looking like one of those two right now. And Monk, oh my god, okay, E-Golem, huge E-Golem push incoming. Gonna have to get back to my archers, but I need the Monk to die first. Thankfully it dies, really bad Monk, like, protection I guess on his end. And I can log all of this back. I'll Knight to protect and then log. And perfect log timing. And this should pretty much be, yeah, a dead Night Witch. I'll go in because I have an Elixir lead right now. He should be low. He just spent his entire Elixir bar at the bridge. I swear. Yeah, he does have Evo Barbs. He's going to go E-Dragon said. That's a big misplay, guys, because I can just go Evo Archers. Power shot this thing to death. And he gives the wow. Like, I don't know why he's surprised, though. Like, why did he not go Evo Barbs there? I did not have enough Elixir for the Fireball. So he's going to let that go. Oh, my God. I mean, I'm going to be down Elixir, guys. He went E-Drag against my, like, 10 Elixir. I went Xbow, Evo Archers, Ice Spirit. So I am down Elixir, I think, right now. Calls a good game, but this is still a terrible matchup. He literally has Monk, E-Golem, probably has arrows. I don't know if I saw them yet or not, but most likely does. And, of course, Monk just deflects any spells, deflects archers, deflects log. So I am not actually looking forward to these defenses. Going to have to defend like a king for the next minute because this is going to be very tense. Goes for a healer Monk. Oh my god. I really see, the thing is I want to Fireball, but I don't think I can because he's going to Monk ability. So I'm like holding on. Okay, I don't think I have a choice. I think I just have to Fireball. But oh my god, guys, I got so lucky just now, I'm not gonna lie, because I think I just barely missed the Monk, or you can just call that godlike aim, I guess. But, like, I swear that just barely clipped, like, the corner of the Monk. If it hit the Monk and deflected to my tower, I would have lost. And honestly, I should have gone Fireball earlier, but I thought he would go Monk ability sooner. That's why I did not go for it earlier. Anyway, we have another E-Golem push to defend. This is gonna be tense. I'm gonna start with my Tesla. I think I will not Fireball the Barbs. I think I'll just Fireball log before he can go with Monk ability this time. It's a very good play I like to make, where you get them before they can even have the chance to ability. And the Monk's gonna die. Arrows does not kill my archers. I'll log this back. And I think I'm alive. Oh my god, I'll Skeletons for the E-Golem blobs. Archers as well. And I have to Tesla right now. It's the only play to not let the E-Golem touch my tower. And then I think I'm alive. Oh my god. And then I Knight. I can Fireball all of this. And I just barely survived by the skin of my teeth. But that was great defense against E-Golem, guys. Pretty much an impossible matchup because he has a Monk. But thankfully I was able to pressure and punish well in single because he overcommitted and I did a really good defense. So that was very clutch. That isn't a very obnoxious deck, but I'm glad I won. Alright guys, so in a game against Hitchum Loves Snipe. Hopefully he did not snipe me. I kind of know this guy. I don't remember what he plays, but I've like seen him on Twitter before. I'm just going to Ice Spirit to start things out. Let's see what he's doing. Gonna let it go. I'll just Knight the back, I suppose. And Sparky first play. Oh god, this is bad. I'm going to defensive Xbow. I think this is still bad because I'd love to have a Knight in cycle 4, the upcoming Sparky defense. He's going to go like Goblin Giant in front or Giant. There's a Giant. And I don't have a Knight to tank, so this is kind of bad. I think I'll try and defend this without a Tesla because I don't want to overcommit too much. I can barely afford archers as it is, so I'll just go for my archers, try and get back to another Knight for this defense instead. Ice Spirit. Oh, Ice Spirit gets clipped by the arrows. That's bad. I'll Knight for the Mini.P.E.K.K.A, log back. And I'm going to take a Mini.P.E.K.K.A hit, but I should still be fine if I can get the archers split on the Sparky. And, oh my god, guys, that's so unlucky. Wait, all Skeletons as well. That is actually so unlucky. He gets a 1 HP Sparky shot on the tower, and I might have just lost the game because of that. That really does suck. But the archers were supposed to split. Anyways, I'm going to have to try and come back here. On another note, if you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. We have been doing very well with the ladder pushes recently, just very good consistency. And I've just been trying my best to be consistent with content in terms of top ladder, mainly recently. And also just trying to put content out at least every 2 days, if I can. So I'd love to see any kind of support you guys have, of course. Goes for Sparky back, so I'm going to Xbow, not because I want to, but because I have to. Like, I kind of have to force an Xbow lock at this point, because I don't really have a choice. I'm going to Tesla right now. I'll save my Knight for the Sparky, and this should be a fine defense. I think I'll let the Tesla die, and then Knight, because I don't need to keep the Tesla alive right now. So I'll let the Tesla die. Maybe there's a chance my Knight survives, but no, it's just barely going to get a hit by the Sparky, unfortunately. Get blasted, so we're going to have to do a crazy comeback now. Goes Skarmy. I'll just skeletons to kite these in, and I think I have to Xbow again. I really don't have a choice right now. Goes Mini.P.E.K.K.A at the bridge. I'll just Evo archers, and then I think I'll go in the right, because I should have a counter push as well. Goes arrows, zap, wait, and he goes archers. What in the world was that? He's at 0 elixir, guys. He just went Mini.P.E.K.K.A, arrows, zap, archers. What in the world were those archers as well? And now he does not even have zap and cycle to retarget this Xbow, so that's on tower. Gonna wait for him to go arrows and then archers after, yep, because I knew he was back to them, so I don't want my archers to die. Then I'll easily cycle back to yet another Xbow, keep the pressure up because he is low on elixir right now, and he's not back to giant. He's like 2 cards away, or 1 card away, I think, but still he's not back. And I can fireball if he goes for something. Okay, I'm gonna Tesla because I want to keep my Xbow alive, and he has no spells right now for controlling this. I'll archer's ice spirit for that, and that's gonna be a lock. He goes arrows, but that's good game, I think, guys. Oh my god, we just came back. What in the world was this guy doing? Like, what? Why did he go for that aggressive? I don't know what he's doing, but he's mad. He's BMing, but I mean, good game, I guess. That is just insane. I don't know what else to say. Like, he is mad, but that's just hilarious. Like, what in the world was he cooking there? Seriously, what was he doing? But I'm glad he messed up that much. I don't know what in the world those archers were, guys. He spent his entire elixir bar at the bridge. But we were able to come back, and that's a very clutch win again. Alright guys, I don't know what it is with me and clutch wins today, but first the Golem clutch, and now that comeback against Giant Sparky, I'm feeling pretty good. So find our next match against CPU, and I don't know what those Japanese characters mean, but he's obviously a Japanese player. Just gonna Skelly's the back and split my archers. He goes for the bar barrel, which doesn't tell me too much. Could really be anything. Bowler, I will Xbow opposite right away, because he might be playing Electro Giant, might be playing Lumber Loon. Either way, he's low on elixir right now. Goes cannon. I'm gonna go Knight to predict a Little Prince or archers, because he does not have enough for an E-Giant. Okay, it looks like it is E-Giant, because you don't see Bowler plus Knight in anything. Oh, he has a baby dragon, but look at my Knight, guys, going ham on his tower. And I can just Tesla to reset to take out the Bowler, and then I can just Ice Spirit to kite the baby dragon into my Tesla, and that will be a perfect defense on both sides. I take 0 damage, and he took like 2,000 from that Knight there, so I don't know what he was really doing there. I guess he went low cannon because he did not have Knight and Cycle, and I guess he did not have obviously enough for elixir for the E-Giant. Goes aggressive E-Giant bridge. Gonna cycle back myself to my Tesla, log to cycle, and then just Tesla, and I can Ice Spirit too. I think I need to, because this is not going to cut the E-Giant as far as I'd like it to, so yeah, I'll just Ice Spirit to hold that in place, and perfect defense. The reason I went log on defense and not Knight there was solely to cycle back to my Tesla as efficiently as possible. I did not want to go Knight when I would have been down in elixir and had to go Tesla super last minute, so that's just why I did that. And now I do actually have Evo Archers in cycle. I can maybe go in again and maybe get him right now. Goes for the bar barrel. I'll Knight, I guess. If he responds to this, I could go in, but I kind of want to just go in. I could also fireball that Knight. I'm kind of tempted to, not gonna lie, guys, because I'm already up like 2,000 damage, and at this point it's basically a spell cycle game. Like, the game is over. He's pretty much just going to try and break through the rest of the game. I'm going to try and defend perfectly the rest of the game, because he's probably going to go same lane as me, which means there's absolutely no point in going in, obviously. Yeah, he does go E-Giant the back, so there's obviously no point going offensive Expo on the right. And of course there's no point going offensive Expo on the left, because I already have 2,000 plus damage in the right. Why would I? Also, this play, guys, that you see me make, I love doing. When they go with a big tank the back, I like going Ice Spirit at the bridge just to pressure and force stuff out, because it is going to force them to either play something in front of their tank, which they don't want to do, as you guys can see, let it go. And if they don't do that, you're going to get a free Ice Spirit on tower. Anyway, he does go for the lightning, which I'll take. I didn't even go for my Tesla yet, so I'm totally fine with that. Gonna Knight to kite this all the way to the side. Evo Knight's gonna melt, and Evo Archer's gonna go to work on this E-Giant. We force the NATO out, and E-Giant is still getting melted, so that is great. I'll just go for my high Tesla right now to snipe this Bowler, and that should pretty much take it out. He does go cannon to snipe. He might E-Giant bridge again, so I'm just going to stack archers the back to get ready for that. And also just get back to my Evo archers. You guys know I've been talking about this for a while recently, but whenever you're playing an Evo card in a cycle deck, it basically comes down to Evo cycle. Like, you are cycling Evos like nobody's business. So that's why I'm going for these archers pretty often. Like, more often than I would if I was playing normal 3.0 without Evos, I'd say. Anyway, really good defense. He does go for the lightning, which is pretty smart, but I can just Ice Spirit for everything. Skeletons as well to protect my archers. Flawless defense, and then I can just ignore the Bowler, actually. Don't need to Knight. I've literally taken no hits, guys. All he's gotten in the right was like 1 tornado or something. Like, literally, I've been defending perfectly so far. So this is great. Gonna go for my Tesla for the baby dragon. I'm fine with him sniping that, honestly. Goes cannon as well. That's going to kind of die to the Xbow, though. So he might E-Giant. I'm honestly fine. Again, I'm just going to rapid cycle to another Tesla. I don't even think I need to, though, guys. Like, yeah, that's going to melt to the Evo Archers plus the Knight. Like, that was a clean defense by me, if I do say so. And as you can see, he's literally not gotten a single hit of damage on my towers, except for tornadoes. I've even been forcing him to lightning off the towers, like with my defensive Xbows and Teslas in the middle, where he's choosing to obviously get lightning value on the buildings, which means he's not going to hit the tower. Although right there, I'm fairly certain he could have hit the left side tower if he wanted to. I don't know why he didn't. But either way, you can see just the way I'm controlling guys, and this is where a big skill of Xbow comes into play. He might get some damage right now with the bowler. It's such an obnoxious card, as you can see. It's like, as my friend Riley likes to say, it's basically a magic archer at the bridge with more HP. Got damage, but I mean, the game is far too settled already for that to really make an impact. Like, he's going to have to get an E-Giant on tower for him to win this game, which I'm not going to allow to happen, obviously. I'm already back to my Evo Archers. As you can see, I've probably played them like 3-4 times this match. I'm just really utilizing them, and I'm going to wait for the NATO to come out before going for my own Evo Archers for this defense, and those bowlers mean nothing. I'll just fireball them, Knight to protect the Evo Archers, and they're melting everything in their path. And that's going to be a good game, guys. Pretty much a perfect game against Electro Giant, as you can see. He is seeming to be upset, but I controlled it very well. Punish in single, and that is pretty much picture-perfect defense. So that is how I play against Electro Giant. And yeah, he had Evo Knight as well. I believe, right? Yeah, he did. He had Bowler too, but doesn't really make a difference. So very, very nice stuff. Nice win against E-Giant. I am pretty consistent at that matchup, I'd say. It was like everywhere in the 20-win challenge, so I kind of had to learn how to play against it. That's going to be 1 win away from 300 now, top 350 in the entire world. Alright guys, found a game against a Japanese player. Looks like he has good finishes. Unfortunately, I lost another match. I've kind of been on a little bit of a tilt, but he goes for a minor bats. Oh, bats are going to die to the Ice Spirit. I can go in with this Knight then, because I'm basically up 1 Elixir. He went minor bats, I went Knight Ice Spirit. So I have a 2 Elixir Knight with this Xbow, basically. Going to Archers to snipe this Knight. LP is going to come down, but he's going to go Guardian ability on it. I do have to Skeleton's Log, I guess. I'll try and get a mini lock here if I can. Unfortunately, as you can see, though, it's so obnoxious. Guardian just counters Xbow to death. Like, you cannot do anything about that without overcommitting. I'm going to get 1 Archer hit, though. Very good Ice Spirit just to pressure. He did Snowball, which kind of threw my timing off. Would have gotten more hits if he didn't. But still, I get like 2 Archer hits, I believe, which is solid. Or even if it was 1, it's still solid damage, of course. And I don't know what this is. Minor Snowball Bats. Maybe like Balloon? Because, yeah, there's the Balloon right there on cue. Oh, he goes for the Bats in the corner. I'm going to have to Tesla 1 over to the side. And then I guess Archers, because I don't really want to Fireball. I should be fine. Oh, I'm not fine at all. Oh my god, wait. I have to Ice Spirit for this Balloon. I'm going to take 2 hits right now. Did I just lose the game? Are you serious? This guy just went Bats, Minor, Arrows at the bridge. Or Minor Balloon, Bats, Arrows at the bridge, and 1 off of it? That's ridiculous. That's actually really stupid, honestly. I guess the right play there would have been to Fireball, but I had no idea he had Arrows. Like, Snowball Arrows is, I guess, relatively common in some of these decks, but usually they play like Snowball Barb Barrel, at least a normal Minor Balloon deck. But I'm going to Xbow Tesla, predicting a Balloon. He does go for the low bomb tower, so well played. Honestly, he's probably going to survive just because of that. Yeah, and LP, there's literally nothing I can do, as you can see. It's obnoxious. Like, it's beyond obnoxious. I'm going to Skeletons, though. The LP does retarget to the Tesla, which is super huge, actually. I will get a mini lock. That is so nice. Good log by me, then. But it's still obnoxious, as you can see, because I spent so much Elixir. He only has to go for 6, and that basically full counters the entire Xbow. I do get my damage back, sort of, but I'm still down so much that it's not really going to matter much. I'm going to go in again and Archers to snipe something. He's probably going for his Evo Knight. I believe he's back to it now. They will melt that Minor, but he just barely gets the Knight down in time. I was hoping I would catch him off guard, and he wouldn't, but he does. I'm going to Tesla to DPS this down. Log as well, and he's probably just going to LP and get away with it. Goes for the Bats. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, Evo Knight tanked for so long that LP just bails him out. But I can go in again with this Tesla, and I definitely will. He does not go Guardian ability, right? So I'll be fine. And let's see what he goes for here. Minor, okay, I'll go Archers. And he's probably going to Bomb Tower now, so I'll go Knight to predict that. Goes for Arrows. I can Fireball. If he goes LP, I can Fireball it. I'll Log to predict something. We do get the LP. Ice Spirit 2. It's going to die. That's so annoying though as well, guys. As you can see, the Guardian wasn't even on the board, and it's still tanked for the Expo. That's so obnoxious. But all I can really do right now is keep up the pressure. Okay, good thing I reacted in time to that, because that would have been a choke, potentially. But I'm going to go in right now. He does go for the snowball, which is not going to do anything. Then goes for arrows. He's so low in elixir, guys. I'm going to knight, ice spirit for the balloon, and I got him. He was so low in elixir. He went miner, balloon, snowball, arrows. He was at like 0 when I did that. So beautiful punish by me. When prediction fireball on the LP, I missed it, but it's still enough to take tower. Thank God. Oh my God, that is such a clutch win. He really threw that away by going it all in, but if you are smart with your plays, like predicting them to go all in, elixir counting and everything, you can get them. So beautiful comeback, and I'm very proud of that one. Alright guys, once again, 1 win away from 2300. I've just been kind of up and down. Gonna try and tie with this guy. I think I'm friends with him. He follows me on Twitter. He does play Ice Spirit at the bridge. Okay, I'm assuming he's playing because he counters me then. Like, some people do that. It's actually very obnoxious. Gonna Ice Spirit Skeletons for this miner. So it looks like he's playing Miner Control Cycle, like Miner Poison with... He has Ice Spirit, obviously, instead of Delivery, which is going to be worse for me, I think, because he just has a super fast cycle. It's going to be pretty obnoxious. I'm just going to Xbow and try and break through at the start. Let's see what he has. Probably, like, Knight. Okay, LP Knight. I'm going to Fireball that. If he does an ability, I can get a lock. Basically going to force him to go ability there. And then I can just go for my own Knight on his LP. Ice Spirit here will not full counter. Goes for a prediction, Ice Spirit, and then Miner as well. I'll just Ice Spirit Skellies for his Miner. That will mitigate some damage. Not all, but I'll mitigate some. And, I'll take like 2 hits, 3 hits, okay. Still fine, honestly, and this looks terrible, guys. He has Miner Poison. It's a very bad matchup because he has an Ice Spirit as well to fasten his cycle, and he has a building, probably Bomb Tower. LP, as you know, is just one of the best counters to Xbow in the game. As I was saying, even if the Guardian is spawned and it's not on the board yet, even if it's in mid-air spawning, it still tanks for the Xbow. It's ridiculous. I don't even think it takes damage, it just takes the Xbow's targeting. It's stupid. I'm going to go in again, though. He's not back to his Knight. He is now that he went for the Ice Spirit, but he wasn't before. Gonna Knight, and then I think I'll Fireball this. Yeah, I will. That's going to hit the Guardian, too, actually. So that is a great Fireball. And then I'll Ice Spirit, too. He does go for a good Miner. If he didn't go for that, guys, I would have gotten a lock, so well played on his end. I'll just log the Guardian back. Okay, I actually should have logged low. That's my mistake, guys. I should have logged on the Miner, Guardian, and LP instead of getting aggressive and getting tower damage, because I think I could have mitigated more damage than I had dealt, so that's a bit of a misplay, but that's always like a judgment call you have to make, so it's not too big of a deal. Anyways, this guy, I don't like this guy. He counters me. He's just, like, I thought we would tie because he followed me first on Twitter, and we're supposed to be friends, but, yeah, I'm going to go for my Evo Archers now to snipe that. Tesla to snipe the LP. Probably not going to go Guardian ability. I feel like it would be a misplay. So predicting him to not go with that, I'll go in. I have a Tesla supporting. It goes Bomb Tower. I'll Fireball it and hitting the tower as well. And I hope I can get a lock right now, but probably not happening. He has so many counters. Going to Ice Spirit to catch him off guard, though. Almost got him, as you can see. I love going for that play, guys, where like you take something out before they're expecting it to die. Whether it's an Ice Spirit that I let it jump early, whether I log something off, anything, really. I'm going to Tesla to snipe this LP, though. Don't want it to do anything, really. He can go Guardian if he wants, but I'm basically trying to invalidate his LPs. Goes for the Guardian ability and misplays. Miner as well. I'll go in. Ice Spirit Skellies for the Miner. As you can see, the optimal cycle in this matchup is Ice Spirit Skeletons for the Miner, and then Knight to support your Xbow. Going to Fireball the Knight as well. Log the LPs. Probably going to ability, but... he doesn't, and I'm actually going to get a small lock because of that. I guess he didn't need to. The Xbow is basically dead, but we are somehow in the lead. That said, he's getting damage in the right as well because it's just such a terrible matchup that they can go same lane as you and you can't do anything about it. So I'm going to try and test that and go in the left. Good prediction on the LP with my Knight. Goes Guardian ability, going to Skeleton's log. And that's going to retarget it onto the Guardian, or onto the Knight rather, which should be a baby Xbow lock. Yeah, we get a small one. Not going to do much, honestly, but anything's better than nothing, I suppose. I'll go for my Archers. Ice Spirit for the Miner. Knight for the Evo Knight, and thankfully I get it down in time. I'll go in right now. He goes for an LP and really bad, a decent poison, I guess, but he's low in Elixir because of that. And I'll Fireball. He does not have a poison for this Xbow as a result. I'll log Fireball on that, kite the Knight out of range. Again, I tried to get him with a trick, but he got the Bomb Tower down in time. But I will Archers to DPS it down, and he does not get anything down in time. Nice. Looks like he was too low in Elixir for the Knight. So that is going to be a 700 damage lead now, and I'm going to try and just win in triple, which is going to be tough. Like, this is a terrible matchup. He just poisons. I'll just Fireball back, I suppose. Goes LP to predict my Xbow, but I'm just playing Spell Cycle right now. Now we'll go in because he wasted LP and he's not back to poison right away, in the sense that if he does poison, he's probably going to have to use it on the Xbow instead of like spamming it on my tower like he's been. He's going to poison on the tower. He is. That's actually kind of interesting. I'll log this back, and Xbow's going kind of crazy. I'll fireball the knight plus tower. Notice I'm trying to hit the tower with fireballs as often as I can, and I'll knight as well because it's not going to really do the trick. If I go skeletons, they'll die to the poison. And now I think it's just a matter of defending the next miner and fireballing one more time. I'll go for my Evo archers to take out that LP super fast. Ice Spirit to predict the miner. Good prediction. Good knight to catch it. And that's going to be log fireball. That's going to be GG, guys. I can't believe it. That's a terrible matchup, but we won. So let's go. He laughs. I don't know why he's BMing. I wanted to tie him, and he's just laughing when he lost like an impossible matchup. Gonna BM him back and give him the sarcastic well played. I thought we were friends, but apparently not, because he wants to play when he has a hard counter and he still loses. So that is honestly kind of embarrassing on his end, but I will take it. That is really good for me. So that's gonna be 2300, guys. Really good stuff. 327 in the world. Let's go. Top 350. And yeah, really nice stuff. Again, really bad matchup, but we were able to outplay. So I will definitely take that. Very nice stuff overall. And that's about it for the video. So very nice ladder push with 3.0 Xbow Cycle as always. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Messed up my emotes again. I always do that with this new screen. Alright guys, so just a little bonus. I usually refrain from being toxic as much as I can, but that guy Saymushin, the guy I beat in the last match of the video, ended up rage DMing me on Twitter, which I found pretty funny. So he said, "Why did you BM?" And I was like, "I didn't even BM, you laughed first, and I wanted to tie with you anyways." And then he sent me a message saying, "Good luck, noob," sending me a screenshot of my profile, and he replied to an old message where I asked to add friends, and he said, "I don't want to add you because you're no skill." First of all, he sent me a screenshot of my profile when he literally finished out of the top 1K last season himself, so I found that pretty funny. Second of all, speaking of no skill, he literally lost a matchup that is almost impossible to lose from miner side. I would not win against any half-decent miner player in that matchup. It's one of the matchups that I tilt against the most because it's just impossible if they know what they're doing. He literally has a little prince, and I don't have a champion, so I don't know what else to say. Like, he lost that matchup, so I don't know why he's speaking about no skill. Next, I said let's add friends because, as I said in the video, he followed me first on Twitter, so I usually follow people back if they're like top players or I want to get to know them. And usually if a top player follows me, I'll ask them to add friends, because why wouldn't I? Like, what's the point of, you know, talking and being friends? But he did not like end up adding me, and then he replies to that like months later, which is pretty funny. Anyway, I just thought this was pretty funny. Wanted to include it in the video because it's pretty funny and entertaining. I think I just said pretty funny like 3 times, but we ended up unfollowing each other on Twitter, which is fine. We weren't even friends, like we didn't even talk. He just followed me out of nowhere, so I followed him back. But I thought you guys would find a good laugh out of this. So anyway, that's about it for the video. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you later.